Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities in Miniatures. And I found something really weird while I was at Target, which is like a big major retail chain, at least here in the States. I don't know if you have an equivalent elsewhere, wherever you are watching this. But while I was there for just regular everyday household items, I just happened to spy a Gundam kit on the shelves. And I just was like, what the what? To quote my kids. And I just couldn't resist. And this is crazy because I don't think I've actually built a good and proper RX-78 Gundam in, gosh, I don't know when the last time I did was. The closest I can remember was when the 8th Team dual set with the Zaku and the 79G ground type came out. And that was a while ago when 8th Team released. First thing is, there is no Japanese. My wife pointed that out to me, actually. That was weird. It's not like you need that much anyway. Fit, click, and kaha. Its wide range of movement allows for freedom of posing. Le grand cop. I'm not even going to try the French. So what do we got? Not a bad looking kit for sub $10. I think with tax it was still like $7. We got like the red card thing. Cabeza, cuerpo, brazos, cintura, and piernas. All right. Interesting. I've never seen these. Can I open it? So this is pure injection molding. That's pretty swank. I'm wearing a Gundam shirt today, too. Even the cashier, when we were checking out, was like, that's what's on your shirt. And I went, mm-hmm. Very observant. So here we have two white frames, the legs, the arms, the back of the shield. Notice there are no beam sabers included. You do have a beam rifle, though. No beam bazooka either. You do have the cross for the shield, though. The weirdest thing is the eyes. The eyes are supposed to have the shadow made with the natural lighting. I'm guessing that's part of the head. This is interesting. I mean, literally, it's not like there's any real description. Most of this is just iconography these days. Nice, simple construction there in the arms and legs. Okay, so this is the joint, I'm guessing. We've got like a clip on the back of it. Thigh joint, typical waist, skirt armor. So it's just the beam rifle and the shield. I don't know. It says it's a 1/144th scale Gundam too, so I'm really curious. I don't have a good and proper 1/144th scale kit for review purposes, so I figured this is the perfect opportunity, right? We need one around here. So give me a sec. I'm going to go put this together, and we'll be back, and I'll see what other models I can dig up, okay? Hold on. Okay, so we got our entry grade RX-78 done, and I gotta say, I can't think of a nicer way to spend an afternoon hobbying. So, interestingly enough, is there are holes in the beam saber hilts, I guess, if you have spare beams, which I'm sure if you've been building Gundam kits for a while, you probably have quite a few of them laying around. But overall, the kit looks really nice. I mean, it looks pretty darn accurate to what I would expect an RX-78 to look like. And like I said, I haven't built one in years. But, you know, everything kind of fits where it does and where it needs to go. No beam javelin, unfortunately, if you want to get really picky. No Gundam hammer. No core fighter. But those are such silly, inconsequential things. I don't think the average person is really going to complain. The construction was really simple to the point where if you know what you're doing and you've built enough Gundam kits, you probably could get away with not even looking at the directions. Eventually, I just stopped. You have very good flexibility on all of the joints. which is always nice to see. I mean, and it looks pretty darn accurate to what it should look like. It's not overly, panel lined like some of the master grade kits. It's just very sleek, very stable, very straightforward, and not even $10. Not even $10 US. I was like, psh. That was pretty cool. So yeah, he's definitely going to be accompanying me back to work eventually, but he probably would be handy to have around here. So now if I need to do some kind of model kit, size comparison, I've got a couple of options. Like my funky tank. I'm looking around for my multi-bis guy, but I don't know where I put him now. Oh no. That's a shame. Unfortunately, being a 1/144th scale kit, he's not going to be as big as some of the stuff like the Digimon models that Bandai's been putting out. And honestly, this War Greymon is probably one of my favorite kits that I've built in recent years. Just thick, sturdy, stable, and really, really nice looking. If only they had given a little bit different parts to the Black War Greymon. Who knows? I may still end up buying it. I've got an Imperial Dramon sitting here waiting to get built, so hopefully I was waiting to finish this Gundam first so that I have something to compare it to. So, if you're in the States, definitely take a look at your local Targets. I mean, for $10, like I said, it's like, going to dinner, going to lunch or something. I'd much rather have another Gundam to add to my collection. And I really can't complain about the price. Definitely a big thumbs up there. And honestly and truly, in terms of posability, and it's a really good kit. I mean, yeah, it is plastic on plastic. There's no polycaps, but there's also no decals. None of that to worry about. None of those undercuts we're having to clip and cut underneath the parts because nothing fits right. It needs to be all super tight there. I'm assuming you can have him hold the shield and his gun on him still. You do have the plug on the crotch for the posable bases. So, I mean, there's just a lot going on here. And they're not kidding. They've got the black shadows underneath the eyes to give it that distinctive look. So overall, very cool engineering. If you do like building model kits of robots and you haven't built one of these yet, I'd say give it a try if you can find one and don't want to pay exorbitant, online prices. So, something to think about. With that said, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here soon. Oh, darn it, I was totally going to have to start singing the original theme song, but I guess we'll save you for my horrible karaoke this time. You lucked out, Internet. See you guys later.